To the new School Sport Victoria website training video. Just to start off, I'm going to get you guys to open your internet browser, and we're going to click in the top address bar and type in the new School Sport Victoria address. So we're going to type in http://www.ssv.vic.edu.au. Just note, it's slightly different to our old website. In our previous website we had HTTPS, this one no S. So http://www.ssv.vic.edu.au. Once you've got that in, you're ready to go, select enter, and bam, here's our new School Sport Victoria website. Now, as you scroll down, you'll see a nice, fresh, clean look about it. There isn't mountains of text anywhere on this website, and the way that this website's been designed is to purely run off the event calendar. So as I show you how to create these events, I will show you how you would be attaching information to these events. We no longer have pages and pages of text where parents and teachers have to scroll through things to find exactly what they're looking for. Everything that we have specific to an event will be attached to that event as a document. So most importantly, the first thing I need to show you guys how to do is how to log in. So just going to scroll down to the bottom of the page, and you'll see at the bottom in the blue panel is a login. Just click on that and you'll be taken to this security access point. Now, as you're in your username, we just want to put in your Edumail user number, and we'll type in your Edumail password. Okay, once you've got that, just select log on, and there you go. Now, how you know you're logged in to the School Sport Victoria website, a couple of things. You'll notice your name at the top right hand corner of your screen, and when you get on your region or division page, you'll also see this little wheel. This won't appear on any page that you don't have access to, so don't get worried or alarmed if you can't see that straight away. Once you click on your specific region or division, that should appear and you'll have access to edit that page. Okay, so the first thing, as I was saying, this website is driven by the event calendar. So the most important thing you guys need to know how to do is to create events, edit events, and add documents to an event. So this is the first part of this video is going to be about. So I'm going to click on hover over region, and you'll see it's all a drop down now. So to get to your specific region or division, it's only going to require one click. So I'm going to just do Western Metro for this example. Okay, now to get to your event calendar, obviously we're going to click on event calendar. Okay. This page will then load. Now to get into the back end of your event, we're going to select this cog and site contents, and you'll see your events folder there. So we'll just click on that and wait for it to load. Now, once that comes up, you'll see at the top of your list a new event. We're going to click on that, and you'll be presented with this form, very similar to the old website. So what we're going to get you guys to do is to fill out this form for an event that you need to add in. So I'm going to add in a table tennis event for today. So I'll click on sport, scroll down until I find table tennis. I can either double click that, or I could highlight it and click select. That'll put it in there, and select OK. Alright, then we'll go down through the form. The age group, we'll do senior. Gender, I'll do boys, so I'll double click at that time, click OK. the venue name. So we'll say, for example, we're going to have this at MSAC. Type in your address. Select your convener. Now, if you can't find your convener in this drop down list, that's fine, don't panic. You can leave that blank for now and shoot through an email to School Sport Victoria, and we'll add all your conveners with their phone number into that list for you. Okay, now keep going down the form, select the start date. I'll just put it as tomorrow, and the time, so 10 AM. Your end date will automatically update, and just change your end time. And the event type, I'm just going to call it a final. Then you'll see at the bottom below this is 4 headings to add hyperlinks to. So this is where we want you to add your information, your rules, your draws, and your results. Okay, so some of these you may not have straight away. Obviously, you're not going to have results before the event has even been held. But we do have we will have rules, information, and draws. So these things can be added when you've got them ready. So I know I've got my rules and I've got a draw ready to go. So I'm going to show you guys how to upload both of these documents. And I'll show you 2 different ways that you can upload them also, just so you've got multiple ways to do that. So the first way, I'm going to upload a rule, so I'll click to add a new hyperlink there. I'll select Browse. Now the beauty of this new website is you can access your computer from this screen. So in case you forgot to upload it earlier or whatnot, you can grab the document from your computer within an event form, which is perfect. So the first thing I want you guys to check is that your current location is set to where you need to be. So I can see this is actually pointing to Eastern Metropolitan Primary documents when I'm currently in Western Metropolitan Secondary. So that's not quite right. So what I need you to do, and what I'm going to show you how to do, is to get to the right area that you need to be in. So if you scroll down on this left hand side, you'll see all these regions and divisions. So if I just minimize the Eastern Metro one, I was probably working in that a little earlier today, and scroll down to Western Metropolitan Secondary, I can open that drop down list, and then I can see my documents library there. So that's where I need to be at this minute. So I'm going to select that, documents, and you'll now see my current location has updated to Western Metropolitan Secondary documents. Perfect, that's exactly where I need to be. So make sure you're now in your region or division that you want to add a document to. Alright, now to add a document that's currently sitting on your computer, click this add button. So click to add a new item. So I'm going to click there, and I'm going to choose a file. This is taking me to my computer now. So I'm in my current website documents. That's where I need to be. You can search through your hard drive and find where all your SSV documents are sitting. And I know now I'm updating the rules. So I'm going to attach the rules. So I'm going to I can either double click that, or I can singularly click that and select open. That pops in there and I select OK. I'll be presented with another screen to just add a little bit more information, and all I simply do here is I just copy and paste that name into there. It's not a mandatory field, so if you guys don't feel that you've got a sufficient name for your document, then you don't have to follow this step. Okay, once you've done that, select Save, and you'll see that that document is now sitting in your Western Metropolitan Secondary Documents library. Perfect. Okay, now we're still in the process of attaching that hyperlink to that event. So we can see the current location for that URL is there, and we just need to select this rules document. that will automatically update at the bottom of your screen. Once you're happy with that, you've got your right document, you select Insert. Now, as a personal preference, and I think you guys should follow these instructions too, select Open Link in a new window. That just avoids someone from closing down the rules once they're finished reading them and closing down the whole website. So this will minimize that from happening and hopefully minimize the frustration. Nobody likes closing down the whole web browser accidentally. I also untick this display link with the icon. That's just my personal preference. That's completely up to you whether you want to do that or not. As the display text, I put in the name of the sport and the age group of the rules. So is it primary rules or is it secondary rules? So for this example, it's secondary rule. And I'll leave it as that because I know on the left hand side when I click OK here, it's already going to have the rules heading beside that. Okay, so I'm going to leave that as that, and then I'm going to attach a drawer, but I'm going to show you a different way how to attach the drawer. Okay, so I'm happy with all that information there. I select Save Now. And just for your information, if you don't have a document that's attached to the info or the drawers or the results, then these headings won't appear on your event. So you don't have to worry that you haven't got your drawer ready yet and then parents are trying to click here and ringing you saying your links aren't working. If you don't have a document attached there, that simply won't appear. So hopefully that'll not cause any confusion for anyone out there. So I'm happy with that, ready to go. I'm going to click Save Now. And that will have popped up in this screen. So if I just sort these by an ascending, I can see here that tomorrow I've got that table tennis senior boys region final in there. Okay, now just for your information, the website is run off a 30-minute crawl, so this may not appear to the public for up to 30 minutes. Okay, that crawl is scheduled every 30 minutes. So it may appear sooner than 30 minutes. If you've uploaded this event at 25 minutes, you may only have to wait 5 minutes, but you may have to wait up to 30 minutes for this to appear to the public. That's just for your information. Okay, now I'm going to show you another way how to attach a document to an event. So I'm going to start all the way from the start. Okay, so I'm going back to the home page. Now this is a different way to upload a document. I'm going to go to my region that I have access to editing. And this time I'm going to upload a drawer. Okay, so this may be good for you if you've got all your documents ready to go for your whole region. We could do a bulk upload. Alright, so from your front region page or division page, we're going to select the cog. I'm going to go down to Site Contents. And you'll see you've got your documents library. Just how we found it the other way through the events, this is where it sits when you're not in events. So if I click on that document library, I'll see that document that I've just added in. Now you've got the ability to drag in a whole bunch of files in here, or you could add a new document from here as well. So I want to try and show you how to upload a document by dragging it in, just because I know it's going to be really beneficial for you guys and save a lot of time. So I'm just going to try and move this screen over and look for, minimize this screen, and look for my folder that is called Website Documents. Alright, so here it is. Now just for your information, I'm using Raf's computer, so that's why I didn't know where it was. Alright, so you can see in my website document I've got my table tennis drawer and my table tennis rules. So we've already uploaded the rules, so now we're going to upload the drawer. So I'm just going to reopen that web browser so you guys can see, and I'm going to open that folder. Sorry guys, I'll just have it here. Okay, so you can see my rules here, my drawers here. I need my drawer to be in here. Now if you've got 50 documents in here, you can simply highlight all of them and just pick them up and drag them into this. So you see how it's dropped, says drop here. So I'm just going to drop it there, and there you go. It's uploaded that document. Now the extra step in this instance is it's still checked out. Okay, so we've just got to get that checked in. So we can either select the file from here and select file and check in, which would be the quickest way. If you've uploaded 50, we could tick multiple and just check in all at once. Okay, so we're going to select OK, and you'll notice that that no longer is checked out. Okay, that document is there. So you could do that for all your documents, and then we can go in, and once you've created your event, all your documents will be there. So we're going to go back to our events. To do that, we select our region, we click on the event calendar, and I'm just going to drag this back across. We select the cog, site contents, and we click on events. Now I'm going to sort these so I can see my table tennis event is there. I'm going to click on that event, and I'm going to select edit item. And I know now my drawer's sitting in there, so I just need to click to add a new hyperlink. I'm going to browse, and there it is. There's my drawer. I just click on that, select insert. I'm going to open in a new window. I'm going to remove the display link, and I'm going to add some display text so it all is appearing as the other documents will appear. So I'm going to call it again, the sport, table tennis. And now I'm just, for the draw, I'm just going to put the specific age group. So I know this is going to be senior boys, so I'm going to put SB. I'm ready to go now. Happy with all that, so I select OK. And you'll see that that draw is now attached to that event. And that's all you need to do, select save. Okay, so that's how you create an event. I've also, in the meantime, showed you how to edit an event and how to upload a document. But again, I will go through it one more time to show you how to edit an event. Say maybe it gets washed out and you've got to change the date. So we're going to go to the region, secondary, Eastern Metropolitan. I have to click on the event calendar and then select the cog and the site contents. Click on events, find the event that you need to edit. So if it's in ascending date order, it's a little bit easier. So say this date is now going to be on the 9th of February. I click on my event, I select edit item, and I can simply change that to the 9th. Okay, I've made my changes. If you need to change your venue, whatnot, click save, and those changes will be updated onto the front page. Okay, that is how to add an event, how to edit an event, and how to upload documents multiple ways. That's all you really need to know. If you can master creating an event on this web page, your job is 99% done. It's been pushed by management of School Sport Victoria that all region and division coordinators update their event calendar on their website. That just makes our job easier and minimises phone calls from stakeholders trying to find information or dates for their child's events. Okay, The other thing that I want to show you guys how to do is to create an alert. As you can see on our front page, we've got an alert here, and we've got some announcements. So these are the only two other things you really need to know how to do. Okay, so again, we're going to go to your page. So I'm going to just stick to the same region I've been working in the whole day. So I'm going to go to Western Metropolitan Secondary. And now I'm going to go to the cog at the top right hand corner of my page, and I'm going to click on Site Contents. You'll see now there's an Alerts folder and there's an Announcements folder. Okay, it's a very similar look to the old website. So we're going to create an alert. I'm going to select Alert, and I'm going to click on New Alert. It knows I'm in the Western Metro Secondary page, so that's good. So click New Alert. And what's the alert going to be? So say Western WMR football, soccer, in brackets, because that's how we name it, washed out and will be rescheduled. Okay, what date does it expire? So you can select that, and it's the Western Metro Secondary. And what sport does it apply to? Well, it applies to football, soccer, and I've just passed it. So double click that and select OK. Once you've done that, click Save. And again, you may have to wait up to 15 to 30 minutes for that to apply onto the front page of your website. So if I was to click on Western Metropolitan Secondary now, it won't appear straight away. That just means that the crawl hasn't picked it up yet, and within 30 minutes that will definitely be appearing on the front page of the Western Metropolitan region. Okay, and now I'll show you how to put up an announcement. So we'll again click on your region or division that you look after. Go to the cog at the top right hand corner, select Site Contents, and now we're going to click on Announcements, and we're going to select a new announcement. Now here you've got a little bit more, you've got a body, so you've got a heading, and you can put a little bit of content in there to explain what you're announcing. So in here I would say Western Metropolitan new format for region finals, just for example. And you can put some text in here. So we could say after discussions with coordinators, the format for region finals will change to, and so forth and so forth. You can keep that up for as long as you wish, so say 2 weeks. And if it's not relevant to a specific sport, then you can just leave that blank. Okay, once you're happy with your announcement, you select Save, and you'll see it in there. But again, it may take up to half an hour to appear on your front page. Okay, I'll just show you what an announcement will look like, because I have got one in here already. So it's in the Western Metropolitan primary page, and if I scroll down, you can see that there's a few announcements in here. Okay, so if I was to click on the new structure for the 12-year-olds and under Team Vic trials, you can see that these this is how the announcement will present. Okay, and I'll also show you what the events will look like once you've got them up. So I'll just click on a keyword division final. Alright, so this is a bowls final, and we can see that in here. This gives us the map. At the minute there's no documents attached to this file, but I will show you one a state event, as we have already uploaded the documents to that. So if I click on state, click on badminton, click on the state badminton, scroll down, you can see the draw there and you can see the rules there. Okay, so that's all appearing, and you can also see the map of where the venue is located. Okay, so this is coming to the end of our training video. I hope you guys have found it easy to use. If there's anything that you feel you need from School Sport Victoria, please don't hesitate to contact us, and we look forward to your feedback on the new website. So happy editing, guys.